Have you ever loved someone so deeply that staying with them was destroying your soul, but leaving felt like ripping your heart out of your own chest? Some people enter our lives like a burst of light, only to leave behind a shattered wall and a silent, lingering pain. This is a story of a boy who felt everything and a girl who couldn't feel enough, and the painful truth of why he had to walk away. If you're here for the first time, my name is Tarish. I am a stylist artist and a storyteller. I want to take you deep into a relationship that tore two worlds apart. A story of a quiet, emotional artist who gave his all and a practical girl who lived only in her own reality. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. And now listen closely and let's visualize it into a master scene sketch. Let's go back to the beginning. He was an artist living in a world full of vibrant colors, abstract thoughts, and boundless imagination. He didn't speak much, his eyes did the talking. He analyzed every subtle movement, searching for poetic inspiration. And for her, she was the exact opposite. Grounded, organized, moving through life with a strict checklist. She stepped into his chaotic world like a natural caretaker, organizing his messy desk and telling him how to live realistically. He found her structure fascinating, and she found his quiet creativity intriguing, but even then the friction was clear. When he tried to show her his abstract art, a painting full of hidden metaphors, she would stare blankly and ask, "What does this even mean, babe? Just tell me the point plainly." She couldn't read between the lines. She needed things literal and explicit. But despite that, he fell deeply in love with her anyway, blinded by his overwhelming emotions. As time went on, the relationship turned into a slow emotional torture. He loved with a fiery, reckless abandon, impulsive, dramatic, and ready to sacrifice everything. But she loved with conditions. To her, she always came first: her security, her plans, her peace of mind. Everyone else was secondary. He suffered in silence. When he was drowning in creative despair, she played the mother figure mechanically, fixing things logically but offering zero warmth. Her self-love completely blinded her to his emotional pain. He would drop heavy hints, hoping she would just look into his eyes and understand. But she couldn't connect the dots. To her, if he wasn't screaming or showing a clear literal problem, everything was fine. The emotional chasm ended. He gave her his soul, his imagination, his art, his beating heart. But she treated his instant devotion with a lackluster reaction. He was starving for emotional reciprocity while she remained wrapped up only in her own world. The breaking point had to come. It arrived like an explosion. The chaos inside him finally shattered the fragile reality they built, mirroring the exact scene in this drawing where the wall burst apart. He realized he could no longer survive in a world where his heart was constantly starved. He had to leave. It was a bold, impulsive, yet agonizing decision. As he walked away through the shattered barrier, breaking free from the physical suffocation, she stood in the foreground. Tears streamed down her face, not because she truly understood the depth of his soul or the agony she caused, lost, but because her orderly, predictable routine had been disrupted. She looked at him leaving, still unable to connect the pieces of why he had to go. And here lies the ultimate tragedy. He had to walk away, but his heart will stay with her forever. Even as he stepped into the light, leaving her behind every memory they shared together, the invisible, agonizing line still connected his back to her chest, proving that though his body had no choice but to escape, his soul remained tethered to her forever. What can we learn from this story? Sometimes love isn't enough if two people are speaking entirely different emotional languages. You can't force someone to feel your depth if they only swim in the shallow waters of their selfishness. Letting go doesn't always mean you stopped loving. Sometimes it means you choose to save what's left of your soul. Let me know in the comments your own heartbreaking story. This is Torish and always stay smart.